My name is Mia and I'm 17. I'm a swimmer and I really like rocks. I'm going into geosciences for college just because I'm really fascinated with the earth. The first time I was exposed to vaping, it was when I was 14 years old. My friends had all been doing it for like a couple months and I wasn't really into it, but I really wanted to fit in, I guess, and just like be in that group. So I tried it at first and I never inhaled. So I was just kind of putting it in my mouth, and then someone told me to inhale and I was immediately addicted and I got one the next day. At first it like really hurt my throat, which kind of concerned me, but the buzz that I got was something that I've never really experienced because vaping was like the first thing. I'd never like gotten drunk or anything before that. So I really liked it and I just got hooked on it. After that first time, I would consider myself a full-time vaper. Probably like every 30 minutes I would hit it at some point. I would usually go to the bathrooms and to hide it, and when I was at home I would just be in my room, and yeah, it was pretty easy to hide. I never got caught in the act. I got caught with like pods for like Juuls and stuff, which caused a lot of family issues and like just issues with my teachers and stuff. Yeah, my mom just is obviously vaping isn't good for you, so she was really angry about it, and it just caused a lot of family issues just because because my dad was okay with it, so I'd always wanted to be with my dad, but my mom wanted to protect me, so it just caused a lot of family issues, and I'm sure a lot of teens can relate to that with their parents being really upset with them about it. I tried once to smoke cigarettes, but I really hated it, so I never went back. Vaping is a lot more addictive in my opinion because cigarettes, they actually hurt. In my personal opinion, like they hurt your throat and you can kind of feel the effects more, but with vaping, you can do it for months at a time and not feel the effects until it's too late, in my opinion. When I was actually swimming and after I had started for about 3-4 months, I used to be able to do a flip turn, and which is when you like flip on the one side of the pool, and I could come up and do about 3-4 strokes without breathing, and I noticed I couldn't even get around to the flip turn without taking a breath before or after, and that's when I knew it was too late. I still swim today. It's just a lot more difficult since my lungs, but they've recovered a little bit, just never back to the point that they were at before. I actually have a really interesting trigger. I fiend the most for nicotine right after I eat. So anytime I eat, it's like right after that I have the most craving for it. So when I met my boyfriend, he was trying to quit too, and we would both kind of just really wanted to quit for a long time. So we kind of made a promise to each other that we were going to, and he really helped me just stay to that because he has a lot stronger self-will than me when it comes to nicotine, so he helped me stay on track with that, which was super helpful, and I feel like it's really helpful to just have anyone accountable for you when you're going through something like that. I first tried to quit actually like last year. I successfully quit for like 3 weeks, and then someone offered it to me again, and in social situations, in my opinion, it's just really hard to say no. But yeah, I tried to quit, and then I stopped trying to quit because I figured it was too late, and like, you know, my lungs are already screwed. So, but then I met Zach, and Zach tried to help me quit, and now we're working on that again. It made me feel really sad to realize that it was too late for my lungs, even though it wasn't really too late and I could still like stop. But it also made me just feel kind of hopeless, like I was already here, so I might as well keep doing it because, like, you know, it's only gonna get worse. So it just kind of made me feel hopeless and like stuck. I tried going cold turkey, and that was really rough because I feel like people don't realize how bad addictions can get when they start, where like I had like shaking and like I started just being really jumpy. I couldn't sleep, and then after that, I stopped vaping completely and moved on to like nicotine pouches, and like, yeah, that's where we're at now. When I finally quit, it felt really good. especially because a few months after that, I hit a vape again because my friend had one and I just did not like it, which was like super satisfying to me to realize that like I finally moved on from that. So it was really good. I look forward to the point where I have quit completely. I have an older sister. She does not vape. She is very judgmental and very critical because she's protective. So she was pretty angry about it for a while, and she would come into my room and take my things and tell my mom and stuff like that, which again caused some rifts, but we're good now. If I could go back in time and tell myself something, it would probably be, you don't really realize how addictive this is gonna be and how much it's gonna affect your life. So I would just pretty much beg with myself to please not do it, because all of the things I've been through since that, I wish I could have just avoided by that one moment. And I feel like a lot of kids can relate to that.